A reader's journey through a book is very similar to the learner's journey through a course. Well, I should say, if you've written a nonfiction book, the journeys are similar. You're trying to help the reader or learner get a message or change a behavior. And by get, I mean understand and use. That's pretty much it. Think about it. If you're bringing a reader's attention to an historical event, you're providing a message. If you're showing the reader how to do something, you're demonstrating a behavior. It's all there. Both books and courses require character, motive, conflict, climax, and resolution. You'll find that a course is even more fun because the character is your learner and the resolution to the conflict is your course. Kind of like those choose your own adventure stories. We at Only Results Matter call this process the learner's journey. And I want to help you turn your book into a successful course by taking your learners on that journey. I know that the next few pages will help you make a course that is more memorable, engaging, and relevant. Let me go over with you what I call the learner's journey, a method to develop courses so that it takes the learner on a journey in such a way that they get the most impact out of your information. First, we want to start with the course goal. What benefit is the learner getting from this course? What pain is being relieved? What problem is being solved? Your course goal should be broken up into multiple blocks of information that will either be behaviors you're trying to get the learner to do differently or messages that you're trying to get the learner to understand. Each of these behaviors or messages are made up of several different pieces of your course. The first is made up of the information that you're providing your learner about a knowledge or skill that you're trying to help them understand. The information may be helping them understand a concept of knowledge that they would like to learn. The information could also be helping the learner understand how to be successful with a new skill that they would like to have. Being successful with this behavior or message will support them in being successful with the course goal. After you've communicated the information about that knowledge or skill, you want to provide the learner an opportunity to take part in a practice activity. The practice activity helps them understand whether they got or understood your information. I'm sure you've heard it or said even, they just didn't get it. This getting it is what we call learning transfer. It's important that your learner understands whether they had transfer of the information. The practice activity is one of the best ways of doing that. After the practice activity, the next step is to have a knowledge check of the information you provided them. A quiz, test, or exam is a good way to handle this. A knowledge check isn't always necessary depending on what the course material is. Sometimes a practice activity can also act as the knowledge check. The remainder of your course should be made up of no more than 4 of these behaviors or messages. The goal of the course should be to relieve a pain, solve a problem, or provide the learner with an opportunity that they wouldn't have otherwise had. Ask for our course goal worksheet to simplify the task. If the course goal is a cake, then the behaviors and/or messages are the ingredients. These are the milestones towards reaching the ultimate course goal. Here we present the knowledge or skill that is key to achieving a behavior change or an increase in knowledge. Understanding or getting this will help the learner achieve the course goal. The information about the knowledge or skill is the meat of your course. It will provide the learner with the bulk of who, what, when, where, and how of what they need to know. Being the SME, or subject matter expert, also sets you up for the biggest pitfall of writing a book or developing a course: too much information. Just because you know about it doesn't mean you should share it. Remember, it took you years to learn what you know. Let's not try and give it all to the learner in one course. Provide only what is truly needed for the learner to be successful. Even though you have given the learner everything they need to gain the knowledge or be able to do what you've shown them how to do, they need to be able to check for themselves. If they don't check to see if they are getting it, how do they know if it's okay to move on? The learning activity should be a way for them to see if they got it. If it's a skill, like screwing two pieces of wood together, they can't do that in the course, but they can stop and go and try it. This will let them know if they should go back over the material or not. Knowledge checks aren't always needed. If we use the example that we did last slide, the activity of screwing two pieces of wood together may not need a knowledge check, but it could be necessary if you want to ensure that the learner knows to screw them together with two 2.5-inch number 6 screws. We talked about telling too much, but for the learner to be told without a good opportunity to actively participate is just as bad. To set your learner up for success, good activities are the key, not more information. I can tell you everything there is to know about swimming, but you'll never be able to swim if you don't get into the water. Ben Franklin was to have said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I learn. Involve me and I remember." All of this put together with the other behaviors and messages, and you have a course that will change lives. Isn't that what it's really about? Sharing a skill, knowledge, or what Seth Godin calls your art, and helping someone else help themselves with it. If you found this guide to be helpful, please contact me with any other questions you might have. If you would like to get your course out into the world where it can actually change lives, call, text, or email me to get your course off to the right start. This and my other material make up my foolproof course creation method, and it will save you hours and hours of time getting your course together. Thank you.